Well, hey, good morning. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast morning show. Wait a minute. Oh no, everything's good. There is a track missing. I got to remember it's there when I do the gameplay. But anyway, it is my Friday, kind of, but it is a Thursday. It is May 22nd, 2025. It's the last day of school for the kids. I just walked my youngest to the elementary school for the last time. So, as a father, that's the last time I've walked my child to an elementary school. I don't know. So yeah, kind of exciting in a way. I think what that does is, especially over the summer, there's more calming mornings when I get up and prepare for work. There's less of the kids, having to get their stuff all ready and looking forward to that. um, but also, the kids then are around and we want to like get them in some activities while we're working. So that'll all happen. But what's been going on today? I'm pretty tired. Yesterday was a long day. Yesterday, not a long day. It was a cool day, but it was a long day because I stayed up later than normal. I had, the morning Blue Gamer Bluecast and then work, and then right after work, it was right at 5 Central my time. The Gundam Seed Battle Destiny dropped on Steam, so I did some streaming of that game yesterday about 5:30 for about 30 minutes. And then I was on the Midnight Hatter show. Stephen and Midnight Hatter, I was on his show. Check that out. And then I was on the Breakman X video game podcast, one of the probably the oldest video game podcast. And it was just a crazy experience after such a long amount of time of yeah, you'll have to check it out. I'll link it later. But also, yeah, if you're here for video game content, Breakman X would be another channel that you should subscribe to. It's along the same lines as this, talking usually generally positive. I guess I do complain about things, but AGM Kill X, same here. Mine will be starting high school this fall. Oh wow, yeah. I have two in high school. They're going to their junior year. So yeah, high school will be ending soon. Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. Let's see. Should I just get into it? Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, what have I been playing? Well, it looks like yesterday I played Soul Cresta, and that might have just been on stream because I didn't play anything else that rest of the day until the Destiny or Battle Destiny Remastered dropped, whatever. These Gundam games have long titled. Ever since I got in playing the Gundam games when I didn't even know it was Gundam, I would just call it something like, what was that? Universal, yeah, it was 0079. Wouldn't I just call the Rise from the Ashes game 0079? I think in my head. Anyway, what is weird though is the Steam release doesn't have, I guess, all the correct data yet for Exophase. So not only does it come in after the last game I played, which is weird. Yeah, it doesn't even have the yeah, it's weird. It still shows the 21st, but it shows the accumulated time based on me playing this morning. Anyway, that's not here nor there, but I'm going to play this Gundam game here in a minute, but just overall, it is exactly what I want or what I like in video games. This thing isn't trying to be anything more than a badass third-person action game where you're a robot. And it has controls that are a little different than other recent games. Sometimes I complain about there could be these universal combat controls among games. I think Gundam can do things a little differently just because of the idea of trying to being in a robot, making it feel like, even though it's just a third-person action game, the feeling of being in a mobile suit, the way they do the cooldowns, switching your weapons, that's a little different than the typical action game. But it works, and I'm actually really surprised how much fun I'm having with it. Again, I was playing it this morning. I can't wait to jump in some more. We'll do that here shortly. But let's hit some of the interesting news of today. Game Pass is adding Metaphor Refantasio, The Division 2, and more next week. So this would give me a chance to play Metaphor. I want to say I might have played a demo, unless that was another game from a year or two ago that had a demo. Yeah, I'm starting to think it was a different game, like something Crown, Knight's Crown. I don't know, I'm making that up. But anyway, This is a moment you guys have probably heard me bring it up where I'm wanting to try out more JRPG like games anyway. Even if I don't beat them, as long as I kind of experience the music, the tone, the vibe. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. It even has some lesser known suits like the N Dagger N. Okay, that's cool. So this is going to be a good opportunity for me to learn more about the seed suits than what I've seen in the shows. Assault Survive controls is yeah. So hopefully this is something new going forward with Unreal and Gundam. Anyway, the other one that's interesting here is the Tales of Kenzera Zhao. So this is a Metroidvania that someone made. It was an actor that was really into Metroidvanias and wanted to make one. Now, the reviews aren't that great, and in fact, I think some of the funding came by way of this game. It's like a cultural thing, and I think it didn't do too well because I think it's one of those things where the game seems like it's like a really good Metroidvania, but it's like story focused, more narrative and story focused. And I think people didn't like that aspect of it. Even though I feel like with so many Metroidvanias that come out, I think there's room to experiment and make them, but it didn't do well. That was the other thing. So, um, okay, Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer adds Xbox Series version. So this is pretty cool about the Arcade Archives is pretty neat in the first place, but Ridge Racer, I was just talking about this the other day. This is kind of like the classic, especially when PlayStation came around, kind of getting those arcade-like graphics or arcade-like graphics home. Yeah, it'll be available for Switch. I guess it was previously announced on PS4. Interesting. $16.99, $14.99. You can get an upgrade. Wait, I don't understand. Upgrade from Arcade Archives Ridge Racer to Ridge Racer to okay, so I guess you just buy the first one and then you pay for the kind of weird but kind of cool. So if you're getting two games for that price, that seems pretty reasonable. I just want to get into some more racing games. I feel like the racing genre has just kind of gone away. Let's see. A huge African basis. Yeah, that's that cultural part where it's about that. His father had a strong identity with that culture. So I wonder if it's one of those things where if you're not familiar with it, you might not jive with it, which is the other thing, what I was talking about with games. I feel like there's room where games can be made for a super small niche. And I think that should exist. Metaphor Fantasio's advantage battle theme will forever live rent for me. Okay, I'm a music guy. I can't wait to try that out. Okay, this is pretty cool. Xbox and Ant Stream, which is like old school classic games that you can play in a browser, have launched a new retro classic service on Game Pass. So, is this where you have Game Pass, but then you're paying extra on top of it? Yeah. To commemorate the partnership with Xbox and Antstream, Xbox Game Pass members can also access a limited time offer, which lets them sign up to the full Antstream arcade catalog for $9.99 for their first year. Okay, I mean, I would say $10 for a year of classic video games is awesome if you're going to play them. Okay, and it's 61 games. River Raid. I'm just going to go to R. River Raid 2. Wow, they're actually on here. This is in Pitfall. So when we talk about some of my earliest gaming memories where I felt like, okay, games are something, is Pitfall in River Raid. Pitfall because of like the side-scrolling thing that unlocks something. Like, and then River Raid because it's like the original shmup. No, there's games before that, but River Raid really had some awesome vertical shmupness going for it. That's pretty cool that the games that I would want to play, but $10 for a year. But okay, here's something else. Mech Warrior. I just saw this on SNES and PlayStation. Mech Warrior 2 and PlayStation is going to be on Xbox. Okay, this is now something new. So we are getting PlayStation games on Xbox. Is that the only one? Yeah. This is neat. I like the idea where there can be companies that can kind of consolidate a whole bunch of games to allow people to play. So, yeah, I remember being excited because it seemed like it'd be something slow and emotional during the announcement, then was hype as hell. That's funny. Okay, well, former Xbox console exclusive Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is heading to PS5. I guess we kind of expected this. I'm sure more will be released over time. This is a good one. This is more of a PlayStation style game anyway. So, um, okay. So this is pretty cool because I guess I forgot that they were working on another Street Fighter movie. They've done a few. I remember seeing even the first one in the theater, and that was a fun moment for me. It's like it's funny. It feels like there's something wrong, but I don't realize that the movie could have been better when I'm younger, because I'm just seeing these people in the costumes and all that. So Andrew Koji, that's a big deal. Who would he? Oh yeah, didn't they already say he's playing Ryu? This is all coming back now. I think they're saying he's playing Ryu, which can work. Well, actually, I said it could work. No, it will work. Actually, he's in Mortal Kombat also, if I'm not mistaken, because I think he is kind of a modern, cool martial arts actor. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to them hiring performance actors, physical performance actors, and it seems like that's what they're doing for this. I can't wait to see. Okay. Tron was saying original Street Fighter movie is a better Legend of Chun-Li. Yeah, and I never even bothered watching Legend of Chun-Li. But I can't wait to see. Oh, yeah, he is Sub-Zero. Yeah. Thank you. I can't wait to see who they do cast for Chun-Li, Cammy, those. And I kind of hope there are some really cool female martial artists out there, but I wonder if it's interesting how much martial arts movies, people train in martial arts, how much that stuff isn't that big of a deal in mainstream or big budget movies, where instead of really getting someone that can do the action, they really just edit something that looks like it or have a stunt double, which is fine. But I love the traditional wide camera, lingering shots of action that people are doing. So, Assassin's Fist, huh? I don't know if I've heard. I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you. Okay. And then lastly, Microsoft is also working on some Xbox ports for Nintendo Switch 2, which that totally makes sense. You know what? It would be really cool if Microsoft's like, okay, let's come back with our mascot style game. Maybe that's a Banjo-Kazooie, and then they ask Nintendo to have it released on the Switch. I think that would be very interesting. Okay, but really, is that interesting? Is the news really interesting? No, because I just want to play a game. That's all I want to do. And that's all we're going to do. Okay, that might be loud. It's so weird that on my, for some reason, my Steam, depending on the game, it launches Steam VR. I have no idea why it does that. All right, here we go. Oh, Assassin's Fist. It covered when Ken and Ryu first trained together. Oh, is this an anime? I didn't know about it. Okay, so we're playing this Gundam Battle Seed Destiny Remastered. No, Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered. Having a lot of fun with it. Got a C on it. This was the mission I was playing yesterday, and I didn't beat it by the time it ended because I didn't realize I had to hurry up and destroy the Archangel. Okay, yeah, let's go to select suit. So you only select the suit when you're going to the mission. So yeah, I've got some cool new suits, and that's the thing with Seed. As much as I'm a Gundam fan, Seed I know very lightly. So there's a thing on the side, PS armor. Oh, that's a good one, actually. And then you have redeploys. Like, some have more lives. Like, this dual Gundam only has 2 redeploys, so it makes me think it must be more powerful. Yeah, let's just go with this. Oh. Okay. And then, you guys, you won't believe this. My partner is named Bruce, and if you go to the Gundam Explained Twitter, I posted a screenshot where the character said, "All right, who wants some?" And that's a direct quote from Bruce Campbell's Ash. And I named him because of Bruce Campbell. Okay. Oh, look at this draw distance. I love the way that looks. Okay, so here we go. We've got it where B fires your gun. You know, that's not traditional. A is to jump. And I'm speaking this purely from the point of view of gamers and not Gundam fans, since this is my gaming channel. X is your other attack. And then Y is your melee. Or triangle, if it's PlayStation, but, you know, or X. So this, for those that don't play a lot of Gundam games, these are the typical controls that are in most Gundam games, especially in the 2000s, early 2010s, like when this came out. And so, it's... While I say it's slow-paced, I think it's more to do with the animations and everything, but you still gotta be pretty quick. It's a fast-paced action game. Oh, that looks great. See how when you're moving, it's kind of slow, and then you have your boost. But man, the boost wears out really quick. And then you can jump if you're not pressing forward. And some of this, like what I'm doing right now, is kind of easy, I guess. I failed missions. It's like when you have to just go somewhere at a certain time, and I wasn't paying attention. But right now, yeah, this is just me going around the battlefield. You know, there's not much to it. Like a talking play. Come on. Come on. There you go. Defense target confirmed. Okay. Nice. Very fun. I mean, it's kind of basic. Did that guy just pop up in front of me? It's funny. Both this and in Doom Dark Ages, they had it where enemies would just pop up in front of me. It's like, is that how this works? Uh-oh. I feel like the guy's about to die over there, and I might lose him. Yeah, allied unit destroyed. Now, I might still pass the mission, just probably not get a high rank. Oh my gosh. So many guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, I totally forgot about that moveset. Still more? Alright. Yeah, like, I'm wondering how much this game does depend on, like, upgrading your suits to come back. I don't know. We'll see how far it goes into that. but... Hey, you just jumped over my rocket. It's getting close. Oh, you know what? I'm not even using my partner's... You have orders you can give, so... One of my allies died. If I probably managed using my... Oh, I got an S. Okay, maybe then it's fine. Okay, is that all the upgrading stats? That's cool. Like, you see how it seems pretty basic, but it's kind of fun core gameplay, and then unlocking all this stuff and getting a bunch of achievements. This game is hitting all the dopamine points. Speaking of points, the turning point. Alright, I don't know if I should select... Oh, look at all these suits. I don't know if I should be selecting a new one. I kind of like what I have. Maybe I can just tune it a little more? Let's do some... HP's all the way. Which is interesting. But I don't think I need more there. Balancer, and then I would say this weapon I'm gonna upgrade, and then this one, let me do accuracy. Oh, total ammo seems good. Oh yeah, on this one too. And again, I don't know if there's, right now, a best practice for how I'm doing this, but, part of it is figuring it out, because this game actually has been out on the Vita for a while, so really, you could, like, look up stuff. Okay, I see. Then it goes into that, which, sure. Okay, that seems like it's a good, is it? I wonder, I think they're all tuned the same. I don't know if there's, oh, I can select another pilot to help out. And he has some pretty high stats. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Andrew Waltfeld. Yeah, see, it's another character I'm aware of. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Over the water. Yeah, there's a lot of cool old school gaming vibes with playing a game like this. Okay, I can give orders. How about range? Oh my god. Wow. For upgrading accuracy. That was cool. Just flying across the water. This game has a very pleasant look for it having, you know, lower end graphics. Wow, I am not. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He was a legal, not a Zoid. I get it. All right, cool. Oh, okay. I'm trying to do it. What? Okay. What? Very strange how around the bigger ones it seems like you're slower or they're further away. I wonder if that's... Oh, that looks cool. I wonder if that's sort of a graphical trick to... Oh, there, now it locked on. It didn't have. Oh. Okay, I think... There we go. I knew there was a weapon. There we go. Okay. I do like that it seems like it's a good idea to get the weapons on that. Oh, I like... Mission continuing. Is that what it said? Alright, let's do this. Orders. Rage. Oh, what? Oh, there's the seed. There's the Gundam seeds. Oh. I wasn't here to play Gundam Versus. Oh, that's interesting footwork. Oh. I died. You know, this suit only has 2 lives. So I could go and get that green box if I need something. Oh, no, I'm trying to give orders. Hold up here. All right. So is that it? So it's cool, I guess if I wanted to, I could go out to the other ship and there's a container there if I needed help. So I died once. I'm trying to think. Probably has to do with a mix of upgrading my mobile suit, getting a better mobile suit to come back. All right. Very cool. Yeah, so many that they can bring back. So yeah, this seems fun. It's like I'm just going one mission after another. I kind of, you know, fallen out of this sort of like, here's a level, here's the next level, and they're just a few minutes each. But you know what? I am so glad this game just exists in the first place. And yeah, I think I do have to bounce, but let's see what else is going on. I haven't really messed around. License. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not much to the game. Camera, sound, controller, PC settings. It didn't have much, but the game, yeah, frame rate looks good. Everything's turned on. What are other settings? There's that. So yeah, different. So I'm curious how this works. If anyone knows this, Would I create a new save if I'm like gonna, for instance, choose Earth Alliance over Zaft, or after, like, oh wait, no, yeah, I don't want to. Wait, it would overwrite. But anyway, I'm wondering, yeah, story missions. Ah, okay, the LBRB. Maybe it unlocks the other ones. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'm gonna get to work. And then there is a Gundam Explained show, episode 200, tonight. We've got a special guest that's gonna be on there with us. Oh yeah, here, I'll show that screenshot real quick. It shows Bruce saying, "All right, who wants some?" I mean, that is just amazing. If that's not telling me what I should be doing at this very moment, I don't know what is. All right, all. Have a good one. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.